What's up, dude? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Congratulations on making it. We are here, folks. The goodest vibes on the internet. Live and in your living room. Probably. Might not be watching it in the living room, in which case it won't be in the living room. But there's nothing I do about that. Anyway, we're live, folks. We are live. Right, let's get some more chilled out music. Yes. Feed the ducks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially live. The time is 8 minutes past 6. This is very random start time for a live stream. 6 p.m. on, I believe, a Tuesday. I believe it's a Tuesday. Can you confirm that in the chat? I believe it's a Tuesday. I have limited time which I'm able to stream these days. So whenever I'm available, I have a spare hour, a bit, as I do today. Try and get you guys a live stream, you know. Oh look, Toffee Girl's back. I believe that's a Feeding the Ducks emoji. JD's made it. Maybe this is a good time for people, I don't know. Wasn't expecting it to be. But it's a good time for me. So here we go. Big week. Huge week. Is it a big week? I must admit, man. Turn this down a little bit. I must admit, I don't even really bother keeping up to date with current events anymore. You know? I really don't pay too much attention to anything that's happening. I'm aware of the Russell Brand thing going on, but I haven't looked, I haven't even read, I haven't watched the program, I haven't read a single report about it. You know, I don't, all the details I have no idea about. I just know that they're starting to finally say, hey, looks like this guy might be a sex pest that they've known forever, you know? But I have no idea what they're actually saying or what people are doing and stuff. Dude, if you go on to like the Facebook or anywhere where comedians hang out, every single comedian in the whole circuit is just desperately can't wait to get onto Facebook and tell everyone how virtuous they are. You know, every single comedian has got a story now about how they were a pervert in the comedy industry who was doing the same thing to them, and it's absolutely shocking how men behave and blah, blah, blah. None of them had these stories last week. But now there's a little bit of media attention around it. Oh my, everyone's Facebook status is about this issue. None of these stories came to light last week. None of these comedians were talking about any of this last week. But now that like the news want to write about this kind of thing, oh my God, I tell you the stories I've got that I'm going to put on social media now. I've been sitting on this my whole life, but now the media might feature me. Oh my God, I need to tell you right now. Someone's like, oh, this has been an industry secret that's been going around for years. It's like, oh, really? Oh, but you didn't fancy talking about it until now. Not a fan of his, but I'm disgusted the way this has been handled. Well, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you guys that Russell Brand is in on the whole thing. Like, you know, this isn't a surprise to him. He's not like, oh no, there's a dispatch. It's all part of the timeline. You know, right, we'll have Russell become a truther, he'll make these videos for a few years, blah, 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 and then we'll do an expose, and Russell, everyone will call you a rapist, and there'll be a thing. It's like, right, it's all on the timeline. It's all on the timeline. It's not the people at Channel 4. Just they can't look at this and they're like, oh, we've got to spread truth and justice via our media. Like, come on, guys. We need to fight the corner of women's rights. We need to come down against Russell Brand. It's like Channel 4 created Russell Brand completely. When he was on that Big Brother show, etc., etc. You know, they made this guy. Terry was his handler. I think it was the other way around. More likely. Yeah. I think it's more likely he was Katy Perry's handler. Katy Perry seems like she's much more of a like MK Ultra, you know, marionette, you know, being controlled type person than Russell Brand. Russell Brand's quite intelligent, you know. I doubt he's been like mind controlled. You know, obviously they made him famous when he was like a drug addict and stuff, and made him like give guys hand jobs in the toilets to be famous or whatever, you know, humiliation rituals and that sort of thing. So they obviously completely broke Russell Brand as a human being and then made him famous. Because then they just completely own you. You know? If you were like a gay, heroin addict, drug addict, and someone plucks you off the street and makes you a celebrity, all of a sudden you're a movie star and people idolize you and stuff. Like, wow, I'm going to do whatever these people tell me to do. Hey Emma, thank you. Wouldn't surprise me if he was or something. Yeah, the establishment, the deep state, the cabal, the predator class, whatever you want to call them, they love to use people that are abused as children and stuff. You know, they love to mess children up and then own them as they come to be an adult. You know, it's the devil, man. There's nothing horrible and disgusting and awful that they won't do. Evie Victoria. Thank you, Al. Try my best. You know? I had coffee in my Godwin's cup this morning. Good for you, man. Enjoying my lemon water today. He has COVID. What's that? I don't know what that is. Oh, Mark Devlin is awesome, and you're responding to that. Gotcha. Mark Devlin, did I go on his show? I seem to remember going on his show. Pretty sure I went on his. I'm pretty sure he interviewed me. Is he the DJ guy? And him. Is Russell Brand even still like making content like on Rumble and stuff? Is he still going? He's not being promoted much. Not on the homepage for once. Is he laying low? Russell Brand. 3 days ago. When was that? 3 days ago. Saturday. Is he talking about it here? Hang on.
Agree story. I am the news. Hello there, you awakening wonders. Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack, and undermine the news in all its corruption, because in this story...
What a start.
Hello there, you awakening wonders. Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack, and undermine the news in all its corruption, because in this story, I am the news.
See that? So anyone who's tuning in now, Russell makes it very clear here what this channel is for in his mimic of my set here. Comes out and says, oh, listen, just in case you don't know, because there's going to be people tuning in who've never tuned into this before. In case you don't know, what we do here is we attack the news and the conspiracies and we take down the government. He's just making sure that these rape allegations are associated with people who are against the news and against the media and against corruptions. You know, that's who Russell is. That's who this channel is. It's associated with the anti-establishment and now rape.
I've received 2 extremely disturbing letters, or a letter and an email. One from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper.
You see how it's mainstream media and news? He's now promoting this narrative that it's like the mainstream are out to get me, the news are out to get me because I'm so full of truth. Yeah, right. The Russell Brand, the rapist, has got nothing to do with the truther movement, okay? If this guy was really who he says he is, he wouldn't want to be associating the movement with his rape allegations, you know what I mean? But he can't wait to start saying things like, you know, we're against the media, we're against the news, that's what we do here, and now I could be a rapist, and that's what's going on here. You know what I mean?
Listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff like my community festival should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel. But amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies. And as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent. And I'm being transparent about it.
This guy's reading a statement here. This is terrible.
Very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent.
I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent. This is wooden as hell.
And I'm being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal,
Arc Live,
that I absolutely deny, makes me question, is there another agenda at play?
Here we go, here we go. It's not about you being a potential rapist. No. It's about the truther movement and the way we're treated. It's nothing to do with him.
Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan, when he dared to take
another control officer,
medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of. And we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, watch out, Russell, they're coming for you.
Man, this guy's right on the narrative. Right on the narrative. Right on the narrative. Oh, they're coming for us, the truther movement. The truth movement that's been associated with rape by me now.
Getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not kill himself. I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles. Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist. Russell Brand's right wing.
See what this is twofold. What the establishment are getting out of this, they're associating what this story is doing. It's lengthening a divide. You've got like normies who think the truther movement are a bunch of assholes off their head, etc., and they're really going to be alienated to the truther movement even more now, because one of the main truther movement people is now, you know, potentially a rapist, right? So that's going to move them away from us. Then at the same time, you've got truther movement people who are going to look at this and they go, oh, they're under attack, like they're out to get Russell, blah, 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 blah. That's all this is. and they're going to entrench with that view. Basically, they're going to think what Russell's telling them to think now, that they're just going after Russell because he's telling the truth. So you've got normies who are going to hate people who follow Russell Brand even more now because they're going to be like, oh, not only are you following a rapist, but you don't even admit that he's a rapist. You just think that it's because he's telling the truth, and it's going to widen the divide between normies and truthers.
I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's been clear to me, or at least it feels to me, like there's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kind of voices. And I mean my voice along with your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand-up to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very
666. Nice, Russell. Nice, the 666.
Seriously refute are these very...
Man, these people are so blatant. So blatant. So blatant. Man, they can't help themselves.
Very serious.
How many do we get? 3?
These very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narratives that these two mainstream media outlets are trying to construct.
See, it's not women that are accusing us, it's mainstream media outlets.
Apparently, in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. Now, I don't want to get into this any further because of the serious nature of the allegations, but I feel like I'm being attacked, and plainly they are working very closely together. We are obviously going to look into this matter because it's very serious. In the meantime, I want you to stay close, stay awake, but more important than any of that, if you can, please stay free.
Don't worry about us staying free. Aren't you the one under a rape allegation? Telling me to stay free. Dude, this is shocking. Really shocking, man. He's a plant 100%. That's what I think, man. That's what I think. That's true. That's true. At the time, the media absolutely loved this guy. Now they want to turn around and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this was happening. Because at the time, the idea was to build him up and make him famous, you know? And they knew during the Me Too era there was loads of that stuff about Russell Brand, right? But they were like, okay, we won't put all the Me Too stuff about Russell out now. We'll keep it all quiet now. We'll make him the face of the truth movement, and then we'll call him a rapist. And Russell just goes along with it. And now, as I predicted in my video today, what Russell is doing is basically trying to associate himself and his allegations with mainstream media, the truth movement. That's what's happening. It's the mainstream versus truth movement. If you're a truth guy, you should back me, the potential rapist, because it's the government. They're out to get me, you know? It's ridiculous. I mean, innocent until proven guilty, but do you actually think that Russell Brand is ever going to actually have to stand in a court of law and face justice for the stuff that he's done? Of course he's not. He's in there with like Epstein and Katy Perry. So these people never go to prison. They never face actual trial, actual justice. I would hasten to guess that there'll be some very sick, disgusting stuff that Russell's done that he'll never have to answer for, you know? Yeah, this is more like it. It's not about guilty or not. It's all a setup. The whole thing is a 33 thing about humiliation. That's what I think, yeah. mean, this could be him leveling up. It could be. I've no doubt that it's part of a humiliation ritual and that sort of thing. Yeah, you know. But in my opinion, they set him up using their giant media machine. They set up Russell to make him the face of the truther movement, and now they're making him out to be a rapist, which he could well be. But you know, none of this will ever go to trial. It won't actually. But it's just the association of the truth movement with, you know, rape. Why would he be so foolish to commit these crimes? Because, you know, the predator class, the deep state, what you want to call them, they commit crimes all the time. They own the police, they own the justice system. They know nothing bad's ever going to happen to them. Look, you can tell. You'll notice all the controlled opposition guys, they all have purple. Always purple somewhere. The controlled opposition guys, they've always got the purple color. You'll always find it. This whole new age, hippie nonsense too. I think I got a bit of a cold or something going on, you know. Hey, Rachel. How's it going? Yeah. He's got 1.4 million followers on Rumble. Come on. It's the second net that Golden King Fishboy talks about. You know? They got the mainstream media to catch the normies. And then they got people like Russell Brand and trigonometry and, you know, trigonometry to catch people who they don't want the mainstream media. They want something different. It's like, oh, you want something different? Here's trigonometry. They're going to take the system down. Here's Russell Brand, you know? Here's Jordan Peterson. Here's... Go on, don't you? Here's Julia Hartley Brewer. She's your hero. Here's Andrew Tate. Oh, guess what? Here's your hero, Andrew Tate, right? All the young boys, all the young men there, they love Andrew Tate. Guess what? He's a sex trafficker. He abused women, etc. It's just like constantly causing this division, you know? Two of the girls mentioned his eyes clearly going back when he raped them. Yeah, I mean, a major part of this, Dave, is they want to put this kind of image in people's heads. They want people thinking about rape. They want people thinking about demonic energy. They want people's heads filled with dark, horrible shit. You know, so putting this everywhere, it just gets people thinking about rape and sexual abuse and, you know, men against women and misogyny. No, Toffee Girl, I'm sorry, I don't. Take the damn vaccine, Jordan Peterson. Has no one seen that clip where he goes, just get the damn vaccine? No one's seen that one? Where is that?
My response to this is to suspend judgment for 6 months, for 6 months from now. Fearing as I do the loss of civil liberties, and although I would encourage people to get the damn vaccine and let's get the hell over this, I think it's time to suspend judgment for 6 months.
Many months later.
You know, Canadians who aren't vaccinated now cannot leave the country.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Why is that? And look, I got vaccinated and people took me to task for that. And I thought, all right, I'll get the damn vaccine. Here's the deal, guys. I'll get the vaccine. You fucking leave me alone.
Where's the F? That's saying to Jordan Peterson, I remember.
And did that work? No.
No shit.
No. Fearing as I do the loss of civil liberties, and although I would encourage people to get the damn vaccine and let's get the hell over
The damn
this.
vaccine.
I think it's time to suspend
go.
judgment for.
I would encourage people, get the damn vaccine. That's the Jordan Peterson. No, I think he changed, TG. I think he changed, man. He used to be someone I respect and looked up to. I think he changed. I think they might have killed him, cloned him, swapped him out. Or whatever. Now he's walking around in two-faced suits. You know, like dual. You know what I'm saying? And he's running that ARC thing. You know, this new age ARC, which is funded by the people that own GB News and all. It's not good what he's into, man. Not good. He's not who we thought he was, man. Get the damn vaccine. And he's, you know, hanging out with the trigonometry buyers and Andrew Tate and Piers Morgan and stuff. Anyone that goes on the Piers Morgan show, no. Establishment. The only people that get invited, I promise you, the only people that get invited on Piers Morgan are establishment cronies. That's it. Yeah, he has been through a lot. There's no doubt about that. He has been through a lot. And I think that's where they destroyed him, you know? I think I need a bit of lemon and ginger here, people. I'm gonna go and refill my hot drink, then I'll come back. I kind of like Owen Benjamin. I think Owen Benjamin is like the Owen Benjamin's the closest equivalent to me that there is anywhere. You know what I mean? I think me and Owen Benjamin are incredibly similar. Both banned by the comedy industry, both banned by YouTube. You know what I mean? Both out here living off the grid, him more so than me. You know? Like, if you was a real comedian, over the last few years, and you're a real comedian that observes the world and really wants to make informed, funny observations on the world, you'd be exactly where me and Owen Benjamin are. You'd be banned from YouTube, you'd be kicked out of the comedy scene, and you'd be live streaming to people from, you know, the woods. You know, that's where you would be. That's where you would be. And that's where I am. Exactly where I am. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a lemon and ginger now. I'm gonna come back. Okay. Yeah, I like Owen Benjamin, man. I do. I'll be back. 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 Salty Cracker has been on fire recently. What's he been saying? I got my halftime lemon. Yeah. Oh. Tony's kind of Dorking Wanderers, nice one. Background music is Feeding the Ducks. But yeah, I might change to Nature's Healing music. Turn this off. Yeah, you might not be able to hear this music, but I can. Chills me out a bit. I like it. You get a chance, watch this, okay? What is it? I assume you're about to tell me. Wait a minute. They're talking about Russell Brand in Parliament. Well, that just... That just absolutely confirms everything I said about the whole thing. It's one big Punch and Judy show. The whole of the establishment's behind it. Parliament are talking about it. Oh, the Soviet Union. I can't see any link, man. Can't see any link. Me. Just on the news, it's being discussed in the Commons Committee now. That's unbelievable. What? Man, so obvious what they're up to now. It's just on the news. It's on the news, isn't it? Right, fine. I don't even know what the news are even saying about it. Put Russell Brand into YouTube. What do you get? You get, oh, you get, so this is happening from Russell Brand. You see what I'm talking about? It shows you what I mean. If you put Russell Brand into YouTube, the first thing you get is his take on what's happening, right? And that's the first thing you get. You put Russell Brand into YouTube, the first video you get is Russell Brand's take on what's happening. You're telling me if the establishment, like Russell says, they're out to get me, they've been out to get me for a while, the establishment, they're coming for me, I'm telling the truth, and they're coming to get me, right? If that's the case, why, when you put Russell Brand into YouTube, is Russell Brand the first one that you get? Why are they pushing Russell's response to the top of the algorithm? There's nothing more establishment than YouTube. If Russell Brand is really a target for the establishment and they're doing a hit job on him or whatever, if you put Russell Brand into YouTube, they would show you all of their stuff on him, not his own response. They want you to see his own responses because he's one of them. And his response is what they want you to see. They want you to start associating the truth movement with Russell Brand. Exactly what they want. Look at this. Police to approach Sunday Times and Channel 4. Do you ever ask yourself why don't these women go to the police instead of Channel 4? You know, it's always like, oh, Russell Brand got what was coming to him. He's had a dispatches program about him. It's like, no, getting what's coming to you is going to the police, like, you know what I mean? Going to court, being arrested. That's punishment, justice. This is big media stuff. Yeah. Oh, here it is, what you're talking about, I think. You know.
I really want to ask you about the scandal around Russell Brand and this alleged appalling behaviour. Now, some years ago, actually, you described him as a vacuous narcissist. But I wonder, in a wider sense, do you think, from what we know now, that there are wider questions that the entertainment industry must answer?
So I think there are.
I love the way they're like, I didn't want to be talking about this, but yes, we'll talk about this. Not like I'm here primarily to talk about this, and it's all part of a giant media plan. It's, yeah, I'll talk about it.
Some real challenges where you have these very, very acute differentials in power, whether that be in the entertainment industry, whether that be in politics, and we see this in the commercial world as well. And I think we have to be particularly careful when we listen to the voices of the people who are relatively powerless. because we, I think, collectively have missed opportunities to do the right thing and intervene much, much earlier. And we've got to be better at
So do you
this.
think there are questions for the industry?
Sadly, I think there are.
Questions for the industry. All of a sudden, when it's Russell Brand, it's an industry problem. It's not just he's a rapist. Interesting. Yeah, I've showed that in a video before. Russell Brand has his little obey sign that he waves at Katy Perry on a red carpet, which is not messing about. He does look like the guy from the Building Society TV ads, doesn't he? Good point. I had a really bad sore throat yesterday, the day before. I've got a bit of a cold type symptoms. Oh yeah, big time. If you're married to Katy Perry, there's no way you can't tell me you don't understand the way the world works and MK Ultra and that kind of thing, you know? Also, praise Jesus always. By the way, I can't see Indri on Brand's tattoo of a crucifix. Keen to be corrected. I don't know, all the weird gods that Russell Brand's got tattooed all over his body. And then he says he loves Jesus. Well, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. The colloidal silver didn't stop this one. I always gargle with colloidal silver when I get a sore throat. It didn't stop this one. You got yourself, William. Good to see you, bro. Welcome to Good Vibes. Good Vibes o'clock. Got my home group tonight. My mic is muffled. My mic is muffled. Is it muffled? Shouldn't be muffled. Oh, I need to have some more bicarbonate soda. I need to check where I'm going tonight. Here we go. Oh, the heck? Hmm. 18 minutes. Oh, look, someone subscribed. Great. Fine. What other degenerate shenanigans happening over the world? You guys tell me. I don't know of any others. What else is going on? Not sure if I know of any others. Love bicarbonate of soda. It's really good for brushing your teeth. Really good for brushing your teeth. If you guys want to pray for my healing, you can pray for my healing. I've got incredible stiffness in my neck and my back I can't get rid of, and my hair keeps falling out still. If you want to pray for my healing, I would really appreciate that. Need it. I need it. Azerbaijan launches anti-terrorist attack. Oh, see, I can't be bothered to think about that. You know what I mean? Go for it, Azerbaijan. Try fasting. Ugh, tried that many times. I try it every week. You know, not just for healing purposes. I just think it's good for you to do it. Oh, thanks, dude. Flu jab. Joe was saying that people were texting and trying to get Heidi to have a flu jab. It's like, what the hell's the matter with these people? I use a natural bicarb toothpaste called Kingfisher, which is very good. Yeah, sounds good. In Finland, the government now uses satellites to tell all farmers they must harvest their land for EU subsidies. Farmers have to use an app and send photos of their field. Oh my God. Oh yeah, an onion and honey is what I like to use for a cough or whatever. You get an onion, peel it, put it in a jar of honey, and you just let the for 24 hours you seal it, and all the goodness of the onion comes into the honey, and then yeah, you just use that as cough syrup. Yeah, you're right. It did just used to be old people that tried to get to take the flu vaccine. Now it's everyone. Of course, because we're here on YouTube, I'm absolutely pro that. Absolutely stunning vaccine, the flu jab. Because I'm here on YouTube. When I stream on YouTube, I'm very vocal about how magnificent the flu jab is. It's absolutely one of the best jabs I think ever. Oh, the flu jab when I'm on YouTube, man, I sing its praises because contractually obliged to. Let me tell you what I think about the flu jab here on YouTube. I think exactly what the World Health Organization say. I think the exact same. I'm not allowed to deviate from that at all. Okay? Welcome to YouTube, home of free thinking comedy. Well, I couldn't possibly comment on that on YouTube. Is the flu jab part of the YouTube terms and conditions, or is it all vaccines that you have to say are good on YouTube? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was all. And I'm always trying to find local farmers. It's not as easy as you'd think. Like, just get local farmers. I'm like, where do you find them? Thinking about getting bees. I told you guys about this? Thinking about getting bees or chickens or something. That's my plan anyway. Don't know if it will come to fruition, this plan. Would be nice. Dude, the throaty cold thing is what I had. I had a really, really, really aggressive sore throat, which I blasted with colloidal silver immediately. That usually destroys the sore throat, but this one came through it. The sore throat was still going. I think it was kind of blunted a bit by the colloidal silver, but it didn't wipe it out. Usually it wipes it out. Weird. Usually colloidal silver is so good for sore throats. Can you do a show on it where you take us along each step to where the bees sting the chickens? Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'm growing apples in my garden. I only got about 3 edible apples off my tree because it's quite a young tree, but I can't wait for the tree to be bigger and bigger, you know? Apply 2 leeches to the throat. Good one. Oh, thanks, Ellie. I appreciate that. But it really is falling out. I wanna be growing few more winter veg, you know? I need to get some carrots on the go. What I need to do. Looks like the online safety bill has passed through parliament and will become law. What does that one mean again? Huh. It means no freedom, Alistair. Yeah, but what specifically does it mean? Pretending to protect people, it really means shutting down all free speech. I mean, again, I sort of gathered, and that's sort of the gist of it, but specifically, what does it mean? Presumably, it means that if you say something they don't like, they can just arrest you, and that makes everyone safe. Except for anyone who wants to talk, obviously. It makes you very unsafe. I know lots of people talking code and stuff. I just can't be asked. You know, I'd rather just talk about something else than try and talk in code, you know? I like to just use YouTube for good vibe streams, you know, just talk about whatever. I'm not interested in trying to use YouTube to talk about anything like that. It's just an absolute waste of time, you know? And then you're just swimming uphill all the time. It's like that's what Rumble's for. And that's why I'm so limited on Rumble. Daisy says, I think it means whatever they deem to be offensive becomes a crime, right? Yeah, we're all good, thank you. Means anything deemed by any party to be racist, hate speech, etc., can be criminally pursued. Got you. So yeah, the end of freedom. Yeah, that's what it is then. You guys were actually being quite specific when you said it's the end of freedom. Gotcha. Yikes. When does that come into being? Can't wait. Can't wait for that one. Presumably all Christians will be locked up immediately. "17 minutes ago." What? It was reported by the BBC. Something, yeah, not the same thing. BBC don't make the laws, thank God. Although it's the same entity that controls the BBC controls people that make the laws anyway, I suppose. Whatever. Paul was in prison, but he was free in Christ. Amen. Amen. Hey. Yeah, so I used to watch your old channel back when the US election was stolen. Man, those were the days, weren't they? Those were the days. How funny. It was a different time back then. Hey, that was crazy those days. I actually used to believe in I used to believe that, in politics, like one politician was on our side maybe, and the other one wasn't. Like, no, it's much worse than that. Much worse than that. I still held out some hope that Trump really is like an outsider or whatever. I won't be surprised if it's all one big load of nonsense. There's a lot of fake news back there. When is Q coming? Any minute now. It should be any minute now. I think we've waited long enough. And it's true. I did meet Jesus in that time. That's true. You're not lying. Streams are bouncing in. Oh yeah, I know. Thousands of people in the streams. Life was good. Life's good now, to be fair. I'm not as stressed out now as I was back then. Man, that election stream was crazy. That election stream was crazy. I was literally watching that thinking, man, the end of the world is on the line here. Apparently this month is a biblical date set for a very big event. Great. We've got each other there. Yes, indeed we do. Just as paths is still full. Well, listen. It's been fun, guys. It's been fun. Fortunately, the time has come for me to prepare myself, my home group. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the bonus content here. We'll be back with a live stream tomorrow, probably on Rumble, I would have thought. So we can... Maybe it'll be a good live stream, I don't know. I'll have the alpha course tomorrow, though, so it might be late, the live stream. Good night, guys. September 23rd. Yikes. Jesus is king. See you tomorrow, guys. Peace out, everyone. Love you all. God bless. See you tomorrow.